little fox. The Jungle Book, Chapter 1, The Man Cub. It was a very warm evening in the jungle. The moon shone brightly into the mouth of the wolf's cave. Father Wolf woke up from his day's rest and yawned. Mother Wolf lay nearby. She kept her nose on their 4 tumbling, squealing cubs. Father Wolf stretched.
It's time to hunt again, Mother.
Just then, a shadow with a bushy tail appeared at the entrance of the cave. Father Wolf frowned. It was Tabaki, the jackal. The wolves disliked Tabaki because he was always looking for food. They were afraid of him too, because he was cunning and had a bad temper. Sometimes he ran madly through the forest, fighting everything in his way. When Tabaki acted like that, even the fierce tiger, Shere Khan, stayed away from him.
I'm hungry,
Tabaki announced.
Come inside and look around, Tabaki.
Father Wolf said with a sigh.
But I promise you, there is no food here.
I might find something,
Tabaki replied. He slunk toward the back of the cave and sniffed around. Soon, he found an old bone with a scrap of meat.
Thanks for the good meal,
he said, licking his lips. He stared at the tiny wolf cubs.
I must say, your children are beautiful.
Mother Wolf moved closer to her cubs. She and Father exchanged nervous glances.
Oh, by the way,
Tabaki went on.
Shere Khan has found some new hunting grounds. He told me he will be hunting here for a while.
Here? Mother Wolf said in surprise.
But he has no right to hunt here.
Father Wolf exclaimed.
Shere Khan must stay near the river. That's the law of the jungle.
Tabaki laughed.
Shall I tell him about your concern?
Out!
Father Wolf snapped at the jackal.
Go hunt with your master, Tabaki. You've bothered us enough for one night.
I will go,
Tabaki said quietly.
but remember my warning about Shere Khan's new hunting place. You can hear him right now, in fact. He's below, hunting among the bushes.
After Tabaki was gone, Father Wolf stepped out of the cave. Below in the valley, he could indeed hear the low snarls of a tiger. Mother Wolf came out and stood beside him.
It sounds like Shere Khan is not hunting animals tonight. I think he is hunting humans.
Father Wolf flashed his white teeth.
There are plenty of beetles and frogs in the jungle. Why must that tiger hunt humans?
Mother Wolf grunted.
Ugh.
An important law ruled the jungle. Animals were not supposed to hunt humans. The tiger's snarls grew louder, and then there was a howl. The wolves could hear Shere Khan tumbling about in the bushes. He was howling in pain.
That foolish tiger probably jumped at a human's campfire. It sounds like he burned his feet,
Father Wolf said. Mother Wolf twitched one ear, listening carefully.
Something is coming uphill.
The nearby bushes rustled. Father Wolf dropped low, ready to pounce. But then Mother Wolf let out a gasp.
It's a man cub.
A very young boy stood in front of the wolves. The tiny human blinked as he stared into Father Wolf's face.
Father,
Mother Wolf whispered.
quick, bring that man cub into our cave.
Father Wolf stepped forward and closed his jaws very gently on the child's neck. Then he carried the boy into the cave, dropping him near his own small cubs. The Jungle Book, Chapter 2, Council Rock. Mother Wolf gazed at the small human in wonder.
He's so little.
She said softly. The young boy was squirming between two cubs to get warm.
Look at that. He's not afraid of us or the cubs.
I've heard of young humans living with wolves,
Father Wolf said.
but I've never seen it in my own pack.
Just then, the wolves heard something and spun toward the entrance of the cave. Tabaki had returned, with the tiger Shere Khan.
The boy is here, Master.
The jackal said eagerly.
I see him.
Shere Khan, your visit brings us great honor.
Father Wolf said politely. But his eyes sparked with anger.
What do you need?
A human cub went this way.
Shere Khan said.
His parents have run off. Give the man cub to me.
Luckily, the cave entrance was too narrow for Shere Khan to enter,
We wolves are free creatures.
said Father Wolf.
We take orders from the head of the pack, not from you.
The tiger's furious roar filled the cave. Mother Wolf sprang forward. In the darkness, her eyes looked like two green moons as she faced Shere Khan.
The human cub is mine.
She growled.
He will not be killed. He will live to run with the pack and to hunt with the pack. Now go, Shere Khan.
Father looked on in amazement. He had forgotten how fierce his mate could be when she was angry. Shere Khan backed away from the cave.
We'll see what the pack says about that human cub.
He snarled.
He's mine, and his life will end in my teeth.
Mother threw herself down among the cubs as Father watched the tiger stalk off.
Shere Khan spoke the truth about one thing.
Father said with a sigh.
We must show this cub to the pack. Do you really plan to keep him?
Of course I'll keep him.
Mother snapped.
The poor little creature came at night, alone and hungry. I'll call him Mowgli.
She added.
One day, he will hunt Shere Khan, just as that tiger has hunted him.
Father was worried.
What will our pack say?
The law of the jungle was very clear. The pack protected young cubs until they were old enough to hunt on their own. But the pack wasn't likely to protect a human cub.
We'll deal with that later.
Mother replied firmly. The pack council met once every month when the moon was full. It was the duty of all new parents to show their cubs to the council. On the night of the next pack meeting, Father and Mother went to Council Rock. The wolf cubs and Mowgli ran after them. Council Rock was a hilltop covered with stones and boulders. Akela, the great gray wolf, lay across a rock. He had led the pack for a year now. He was a wise, strong leader who knew the ways and customs of people. It was very quiet at Council Rock. All the parents sat in a circle. In the center of the circle, the cubs tumbled over one another, playing. One by one, the wolf parents showed their cubs to the pack.
Look well, O wolves!
Akela cried. The mothers anxiously repeated the call.
Look! Look well, O wolves!
Mother's fur quivered. It was almost time to show Mowgli to the pack. What would the wolves say when they saw the odd-looking man cub?